Hello, and welcome to British Culture Lesson, Episode 2, now with added salt, with your host, Ghostlink. Today, we will be discussing the most widespread British culture, or as it's known across the lands, the stereotypical Brit. The stereotypical Brit is usually found in two places, a cottage on the countryside, or the metropolitan heart of Britain, London. The stereotypical Brit is usually very well-mannered, has a stiff upper lip, enjoys queuing for some weird reason, or at least doesn't complain about it, enjoys a good game of football with a pint, and is often wears very fancy clothes. The houses they live in are usually adorned with beautiful items, such as nice paintings, and they are always punctual. So most of the time they are rich, and probably inbred because of that, and most of the time are part of a royal family or some sort of a royal bloodline. The key ways of spotting the stereotypical Brit are an absolutely stunning house by the countryside, them having a very thick, stereotypical British accent, like, "Oh my, look at the time, I must get to the ballroom meeting." Them changing words we'd normally use in sentences, such as, "Hello there, sir, may I have some chicken nuggets?" would be, "Good day, fellow, may I have some chicken goujons?" Of course, their clothing, which looks like it's come straight out of the 19th century, if someone had their gun to their head and had to wear them, such as epaulets, red, like those weird red jumpers you see on guards at the Royal Palace, and usually crew cut, which crew cuts are alright, I don't have anything against them. The key defining features of the stereotypical Brit are usually crooked teeth, which everyone seems to think we have, even though we do have one of the best dental records in the world. I'm not salty. Them having just a normal regular haircut, sometimes a crooked nose, them speaking in an extremely posh accent, usually them being either tall or short in stature, and most of all, them just being so polite it just hurts your teeth. The key ways of avoiding the stereotypical Brit are: do not go in any place in the countryside, don't go to fancy places in London where they sell bikes with the, one big wheel. I think they're called the penny farthing. Yeah, the penny farthing. And certainly, do not go anywhere near the royal palaces, as they're just filled with them. Of course, even though it's the most widespread rumour we're all like that, in fact, none of us are like that, except like 2% of us who either come from a royal bloodline or grew up watching douses of Winnie the Pooh and had parents who are extremely rich. This has been British Culture Lesson, Episode 2, now with added salt, with your host, Ghostlink. If you have any critiques about this series, please tell me.